Hello, so these are all my stoma supplies that fit into this bag, and I just take this bag with me into the bathroom every morning, and it's got everything I need for a bag change. So where to begin? You don't really need this anymore. This is just for when your stoma is still shrinking after surgery, because you're all a bit bloated and swollen and things. So the nurse uses this really to measure how to cut the bag. I've reached 30, it seems, on here, and I just cut this out every morning with these. Actually, the delivery company that supplies these can pre-cut them, so they can arrive pre-cut, which I'm going to do next time, I think, because my stoma seems to have stayed at 30. So a pen is also useful for this, to go with this if you're still recovering, and the company that you choose also send like a guide as well, but you don't have to use it. This is the magic spray that removes the adhesive once you've finished. It's amazing. The bag came with this. It's a deodorant spray. It doesn't really. It smells like. It doesn't smell great. It doesn't smell horrible, but it doesn't smell great. It's kind of a meh smell. So I just use the spray that we have in the bathroom anyway, or like a nice spray. Peg, the simplest piece of equipment, but it's the most useful piece of equipment because it pegs your clothes out of the way whilst you change. A nice mirror, if I can get it open. Can't see myself. I think this is used for sort of to look underneath your stoma, just like the tiny little bit of skin that you can't see, but I don't really use it. Okay, so we've got the bag, got these bags, bin bags, or dog poop bags as I call them, because they just look exactly like dog poop bags. These cloths, they're so soft, they're really nice, and the nurse taught me in hospital you can sort of rip them up, and so you don't have to use like a few cloths each time. I probably use like one cloth, rip it up into 3, wet a couple of them, and then use one to dry it. You kind of get into a routine with it, or whatever. You're given enough though to probably use a couple each day. Okay, this is more for like little added extras that I've obtained so far in my adventures, kind of medical things, because I had I think a couple of my stitches rubbed a little bit and they caused blisters around the stoma, which sounds worse than it is. It wasn't painful, but the nurse just gave me loads of these, like a barrier thing, so you just wipe that over and it forms a little film, and then you can put the bag on top, so it might be quite handy. This is kind of the same thing, but it's like a paste, so I just dabbed a bit of this on each blister, and then you can put the bag comfortably on top. Just helps, it just protects the blister and stuff, and while you've got your bag on, because you can't not wear your bag. So These are little plasters, so dressings for when I still had to wear dressings over the incisions and wounds and things, but don't need that anymore. And this is like a big cloth. Actually, I've never used my stoma nurse uses it whenever I go and see her, just to like put over my lap while she has a look at the stoma. And then over here, this was part of the bag. It used to Velcro on here, but I realised it was Velcro after a while, and now I use it as like a little travel bag. So I've got a change in here for when so this goes in my handbag and just stays at the bottom of my handbag. So yeah, so it's got everything I need for a change, and like anti-bac wipes. Yeah, like wipes in there. So thankfully I've never had to use it out in public, but you need to be prepared. Like the Scouts, you need to be prepared when you have IBD in general and when you have an ostomy. So yes, hope this is useful. Bye bye.